Welcome to Nicholas Page's submission for my interviews with teachers. And here you will find the questions, and now you will find the interviews.
I'm doing a third grade project-based learning right now where they're creating an ideal park. And my part of the project is making a healthy food truck design. So with the technology, they're actually researching the calorie content of the items that they want to put on their thing. They're researching prices. They're researching other food truck ideas for menu ideas, and they're also using templates to design menus. So they're using a lot of technology in their PBL project. A lot of times I use shared documents where they are, or the students will share documents and they could be working on a project or an assignment, even from their homes at nighttime or within class, access to writing on the same document. And also a lot of the questions I put, they can respond to each other and have a discussion through some of the questions that I post on Google Classroom. I find I can use technology to differentiate my instructions because for example, like in social studies, I use a website called Newsela quite often. And through Newsela, they have a lot of articles and different things, and I can when they log into it, their reading level is automatically registered into the site. So depending on the student and their reading ability, they read the same article, but at their own Lexile level. Through research, they do a lot of research using technology in my class, which is important for the real world, especially, for example, my project-based learning. I mean, without the internet, they would have no examples of what even a real food truck looks like, or what a food truck menu looks like, or other restaurant menus really look like, unless they go visit these places. So it's really helped open up their world in a lot of ways and get real world experiences and get to see real world examples of related to the projects that they're doing.
Okay, so what we have here is Christopher Summers' lesson plan. He's a 5th grade social studies teacher, and he's working with students that are in groups based on ideas that they came up with to fix a problem with the Magdalena River here in Barranquilla. And so straight away they're grouped based on their ideas, which the groups are put on the whiteboard and also on the computer, on the smartboard for them to see. So straight away we see good use of technology and differentiated instructions. So they play hot seat and they have a timer on the computer, on the smartboard, which will tell them how much time they have left. And they have to try and get these 3 words here. And also on the computer, they have a few keywords to try and help the students that don't maybe need some help, which again, good use of technology for helping students. Then into the next activity, they're given a document, which is this document here. And as a class, they are going to watch a video about Madagascar and solar panels being a solution to a problem that they have. The instructions are also given on here, the goal of the lesson, why they're doing it, what they will be doing. And also they are told verbally, and they have a small discussion before. So the students watch it together. Students are able to watch it by themselves at the same time if they so choose to. So again, good use of technology in the lesson. Next, moving on, the students will be into their groups working at certain tables. Where they will sit is also put in the instructions on the board, and also with whom. The students will then, in their groups, decide who will be watching which video, and they will be prepared to ask a bunch of questions, which are laid out for them here. So again, good use of a simple Word document, clearly outlining the different departments, as there are many students with different needs. Finally, there is this quick class discussion on why it's useful to look at other countries' own problems. And again, just a good use of classroom space, getting children to collaborate, and also using technology. All in all, I think it's a well-balanced class, and he has good use of technology in his instructions, which is obviously a very positive thing to see. My piece of advice would be to use something called Padlet at the end or throughout the class, where students are able to post questions or ideas or summaries perhaps related to the video, or maybe words they don't understand, anonymously or through their name. And this is all private and controlled by the teacher. So yes, all in all, I thought it was an excellent lesson using technology and the instructions through the technology.
All right, my name is Alex Haggerty, and I teach 8th and ninth grade social studies. I use technology in my classroom in a lot of different applications. All students are required to have a computer, as well as every student typically has a cell phone. We use technology in my class to facilitate maybe keeping track of things, especially like with using Google Classroom to try to put in all the assignments that are due to communicate to the class. So it really streamlines the process. Also makes it so that maybe someone can't say, oh, I lost it. Well, it's right there in Google Classroom. Students use technology to collaborate a lot. A lot of the times with Google Docs, it's so easy using the share function. You can see who's doing what on each document, make comments that are catered towards the student that's actually doing the work, and really allowing students to all work in their respective homes, maybe if they don't finish a task at home, all in the same assignment collectively and see what's going on. Let's see.